My girlfriend laughed. "I've been rating you 3/10 in our girls group chat for months." I said, "Thanks for telling me." Then I posted our breakup with screenshots. Her friends were messaging me their apologies within minutes. I, 27 male, was having drinks with my girlfriend Cassie, 25, and her friends last Friday night. We'd been together for 14 months, and I thought things were solid. Not perfect, but solid. After her third margarita, Cassie was getting loud and giggly. Her friend Brooke made some joke about rating guys, and Cassie burst out laughing. "Oh my God, like how I've been rating Ethan a 3 out of 10 in our chat for months." The table went silent. Everyone stared at her, then at me. I took a sip of my beer. "Thanks for telling me." Cassie's face went from drunk happy to oh shit in about 2 seconds. "Babe, I was joking." "Which part? The rating or the months?" It's just girl talk. We all do it." I looked at her friends. Brooke was studying her napkin like it contained the secrets of the universe. Jade was frantically texting under the table. Mira actually mouthed, "I'm sorry," at me. "Cool. Well, I'm gonna head out." "Ethan, don't be dramatic. It doesn't mean anything." I stood up, put $40 on the table for my drinks, and left. Cassie followed me outside. "You're seriously mad about this? It's just a stupid game we play." "You've been mocking me to your friends for months. That's not a game, that's just cruel." "I wasn't mocking you. The rating system is about boyfriend potential, not, boyfriend potential. We've been together over a year." She went quiet. "Cassie, what's my rating based on?" "It's stupid." "Tell me," she sighed. "Income, looks, bedroom stuff, social status, and future potential." And I'm a 3. The scale is harsh. Even Leonardo DiCaprio would only get like a 7. So I'm less than half a Leonardo DiCaprio? That's not. You're twisting it. I pulled out my phone and opened Instagram. Started typing a post. "What are you doing?" "Breaking up with you." "What? You can't break up with me over Instagram." "Watch me." The post was simple. Single again. Apparently I've been a 3/10 boyfriend for months according to my now ex's group chat ratings. For anyone interested, I rate being single 10/10. I tagged her and hit post. Her phone started buzzing immediately. "You're such an asshole," she screamed. "I'm a 3/10 asshole apparently. Have a good night, Cassie." I walked to my car and drove home. By the time I got there, my phone was exploding. Update 1. So I woke up to 237 notifications. Here's the breakdown. Cassie sent 43 messages ranging from "please talk to me" to "you're pathetic" to "I'm sorry" to "you ruined my life" and back to "please answer." But the interesting part? Her friends were messaging me too. "Ethan, I'm so sorry. I always told her it was messed up. You deserve better." "Hey, just wanted you to know not all of us participated in that rating thing. Cassie and Brooke were the main ones." "Even Brooke? I know you probably hate me, but Cassie was way out of line. The whole thing was her idea, and she was always the meanest about it." But here's where it gets really interesting. Mira sent me screenshots. Oh my God. These weren't just ratings, they were detailed breakdowns. Cassie had written paragraphs about my shortcomings. Some highlights. "Ethan's sweet, but he's never going to make real money. His job is so basic. I'm a physical therapist. I make good money and help people recover from injuries. The sex is vanilla. I've tried to spice things up, but he's too respectful. It's boring." She literally never communicated wanting anything different. "He wears the same 5 shirts. It's embarrassing when we go out. I wear clean, fitted clothes. Sorry I don't have a different outfit for every day of the month. His friends are nerds. Game night is social suicide. My friends are engineers, teachers, and healthcare workers who like board games. His mom calls too much? Red flag much? My mom calls once a week to check in." But the worst part? She'd been screenshotting our private conversations and sharing them, including one where I opened up about my anxiety after my dad's cancer diagnosis. Her comment on that one: "Daddy issues alert." I felt physically sick. Then I noticed something else in the screenshots. While Cassie was rating me a 3, she was rating her work friend Theo a 9. The same Theo she was just friends with. The same Theo whose Instagram stories she was always the first to view. I posted the screenshots to my story with the caption, "For anyone wondering why we broke up, this is who she really is." My DMs exploded. Update 2. The fallout has been incredible. First, Cassie's work friend, Theo. Yeah, he has a girlfriend. Had. His girlfriend Layla saw my posts, did some digging, and found out Cassie and Theo had been having lunch dates and after-work drinks for months. Layla dumped him and thanked me for inadvertently exposing everything. Cassie tried damage control. She posted this long thing about how I violated her privacy and was emotionally abusive for sharing private conversations between friends. Nobody bought it. Her coworkers saw the posts. Her professional networking Instagram has 800+ followers, mostly people in her industry. Several commented things like, "This is unprofessional. Wow, this explains a lot. Keeping it classy, I see." Her boss follows her. He saw everything. Then came the group chat implosion. Mira sent me more details. Apparently, this rating system had been going on for 2 years. They rated every guy they dated. But here's the kicker. Cassie was rating other girls' boyfriends too. She gave Jade's boyfriend a 2 and wrote, "I don't know how she can stand looking at him." Jade found out. Their friendship exploded. She rated Brooke's ex a 9 and commented, "Brooke fumbled hard. I would have locked that down." Brooke found out. Another friendship destroyed. The entire friend group turned on each other. Everyone was screenshotting old messages, exposing ratings, revealing secrets. It was like watching a reality show, but worse because these were real people destroying real relationships. Cassie's sister Emma reached out to me. "I'm sorry about my sister. She's always been like this. She did the same thing to her college boyfriend. Mom and Dad are mortified." Even better, remember how Cassie said Leonardo DiCaprio would only get a 7? Someone found her old tweets from 2019 where she called herself a 10-10 catch and too good for most guys. The ratio on those tweets was brutal. Someone commented, "Ma'am, you're a 3/10 human being and that's being generous." Update 3. Cassie showed up at my apartment. She looked rough. Her usually perfect makeup was smeared, hair in a messy bun, wearing sweatpants. "Can we talk?" "There's nothing to talk about. I got fired. That's not my problem. It's because of your posts. My boss said I showed poor judgment and created a hostile work environment." "You created that yourself when you started rating coworkers." She started crying. "Theo won't talk to me. My friends hate me. My parents are disgusted. Even my therapist says I need to take accountability." "Okay? I'm sorry. Is that what you want to hear? I'm sorry I rated you." "You're not sorry you did it. You're sorry you got caught." "That's not true." "Cassie, you did this for months. You shared private conversations about my dad's cancer. You called my anxiety daddy issues. You don't get to apologize your way out of this." People say things they don't mean with friends. For 14 months, that's not venting, that's just who you are. She tried a different approach. "Remember when we first met, at Devin's party? You said I was the most beautiful girl there." "Yeah, and you apparently thought I was a 3/10. That's not, the scale doesn't measure everything. What does it measure then? Because according to your messages, I fail at income, looks, bedroom, social status, and future potential. That's literally everything. You know what? Fine. You want the truth? You are a 3. You're boring, your job is mediocre, you dress like a dad, your idea of fun is board games, and yeah, the sex was forgettable. I settled for you because I thought you'd be grateful." There it was. The real Cassie. "Thanks for the honesty. Now get out." "I didn't mean that." "Yes, you did. And that's fine. I'd rather be a 3/10 with integrity than whatever you are. Leave." She left, but not before saying, "You'll never find someone as good as me." I laughed. Actually laughed. "Cassie, I've already had 3 dates this week. Turns out a lot of women appreciate a boring, stable guy with a steady job who treats them with respect." Her face was priceless. Update 4. The universe has a sense of humor. Remember Layla, Theo's ex? She reached out to me last week to thank me again for exposing everything. We got coffee, then dinner. We're taking things slow, but she's amazing. Smart, actually communicates, and get this, she thinks physical therapists are literally heroes because I helped her mom recover from knee surgery last year. Small world. But that's not even the best part. Cassie's rating system went viral on TikTok. Someone made a video about it with screenshots, and it has 2.4 million views. The comments are brutal. Imagine rating your boyfriend while being unemployed. She rated him 3/10, but he paid for everything? Make it make sense. The lack of self-awareness is astronomical. She called him vanilla, but her idea of spicy was Theo from accounting? She became a meme. People started making 310 jokes. There's a whole trend of people rating absurd things like, my goldfish is a 310, doesn't contribute to rent, but at least he's honest about it. Cassie had to delete all her social media. She moved back in with her parents. Emma, her sister, told me Cassie tried to get a job, but 3 places Googled her and said no thanks. The friend group never recovered. Brooke moved to another city. Jade is in therapy working through trust issues. Mira actually apologized again and said this whole thing made her reevaluate how she treats people. But here's the karma kicker. Cassie's mom called me. This sweet woman was almost in tears. Ethan, I'm so sorry about what Cassie did. We didn't raise her to be like this. It's not your fault, Mrs. Robinson. I saw those messages about your father. How is he? He's doing better. In remission, actually. Thank God. Please tell him we're praying for him. And Ethan, you're a wonderful young man. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thank you, Mrs. Robinson. Also, and I shouldn't say this, but you were the only boyfriend of hers we actually liked. My husband said you're a 10-10 son-in-law material. That actually made me tear up a bit. Final update. This will be my last update because life has moved on and honestly, so have I. Cassie sent me one final email. I had blocked her everywhere else. It was long, probably 2,000 words. The gist, she's in therapy, realized she has issues with vulnerability, and used the rating system as a way to feel superior because she was deeply insecure. She admitted she was threatened by my stability because she felt like she didn't deserve it. She sabotaged our relationship because she was scared I'd eventually leave her for someone better. Plot twist. I actually believe this might be genuine self-reflection. I replied, I'm glad you're getting help. I genuinely hope you become a better person, but please don't contact me again. She respected that. Some final updates. Layla and I are officially together. She jokes that she's dating a 3/10 king. She actually made me a coffee mug with that on it. My friends threw me a 3/10 party where everyone dressed purposely badly and we played board games all night. I got a promotion at work. Turns out my mediocre job values me quite a bit. Theo tried to reach out to clear the air. I left him on read. Mira started dating one of my nerdy friends from game night. They're adorable together. My Instagram following went from 200 to 15K. I post physical therapy tips now. A dating app reached out wanting to use my story for an ad campaign about authentic connections. I said no. The weirdest part? This whole experience made me more confident. I spent over a year thinking I was lucky to have Cassie, that I should be grateful she chose me. Finding out she thought I was beneath her while I was bending over backward to make her happy, it was devastating but also liberating. Like, I'm the same person I was before. I make the same money, wear the same clothes, have the same friends, but now I know my worth isn't determined by someone else's arbitrary rating system. I'm a good person, a good partner, and apparently a good son-in-law material. To anyone reading this going through something similar, you are not someone else's rating. You're not a number on a scale. You're a whole person deserving of respect and genuine love. Don't settle for someone who sees you as settling. And Cassie, if you're reading this and I know someone will send it to you, I hope you're doing better. I hope therapy helps. I hope you learn to see people as more than numbers. But mostly, I hope you learn to see yourself as more than a number too. Because that's probably where all this started. Thanks for following this wild ride, Reddit. I'm gonna go live my magnificent 3/10 life now. P.S. Layla says to tell you all she rates our relationship 11/10, would recommend to a friend. P.P.S. My mom found out about everything and wants to have Cassie's mom over for coffee because that poor woman needs support. Moms, man, they're the real 10/10s.